Hey everyone! So budget phones are becoming really good. There's gonna be phones that are coming out with less price, but more in the phone. One of my favorite budget phones had to be from last year. It's gonna be the Moto G 2015. So let's give it a revisit. Think of this phone basically as a shrunken down version of a Nexus 6, because that's essentially what this phone is. And this phone, for a budget phone, packs a lot, and I really enjoy this. You're gonna get a 720p display, which isn't a bad thing. It still looks good when you're watching videos in 720p on YouTube and you're just, taking photos, and just the screen itself is not bad. It has a comfortable form factor, and this is probably one of the best grippiest phones because the back it's like ridged out. So you got these little ridges that you can hold on to when holding the phone, and honestly it feels great in the hand. This is probably one of my favorite builds of any phone just because of how comfortable it feels and just how sure you are that you got a good grip on the phone. The size is another thing. I honestly am loving these phones that are starting to finally fit in my hand comfortably because I don't have the biggest hands. So I enjoy the size of the phone as well. Now the best part about this is the fact that this phone has a 13 megapixel camera, and the camera is actually really damn good. And on the front you get a 5 megapixel camera, and guys, I'm telling you, this camera is actually really good. Here's a photo using the back camera, and as you can see it looks pretty damn good. And then here's a photo using the front facing camera. So I'm telling you guys are gonna get a really good camera with this. Fun fact, it's actually the same camera that is on the Nexus 6. What? And my absolute favorite thing is that you still get at least one front-facing speaker. That's right. And even a lot of smartphones nowadays, the big flagships, they don't even have a front-facing speaker. This phone has at least one, and it still sounds really damn good. It's one of my favorite things. I can't even talk right because of how excited I am. Now I will say I do have the version, the 8 gigabytes of memory with 1 gig of RAM, and I gotta tell you guys the truth, when it comes to performance, it's okay. It's not gonna be the snappiest at times, but definitely when it comes to just having 1 gig of RAM, it's actually really damn good. The only problem I have is that the occasional stutters, the occasional, you want to switch between apps, and sometimes it stutters, and sometimes you gotta wait like a second or two before it finally closes out, or multitask. So I would really recommend getting the 16 gigabyte because that comes with 2 gigs of RAM, but I still really have not much complaints on this at all. You have 2,470 milliamps, right? You got a 720p display, and the phone isn't that big, so it's not pushing out so many pixels. This is probably the one phone that I've never, ever once had to worry about battery. No matter how much I used this, it lasted me the whole day. To give you guys in perspective, I was once sick in bed and I wanted to watch movies. So I watched Back to the Future 1 and 2 from 100%, never charged it during watching it. I managed to watch both of those, and I still had 40% left at the end of watching that. This phone is absolutely great with battery, guys. I love this. As you can see, I was really excited to talk about this phone because, guys, I cannot stress enough how great of a budget phone this is. So if you want to pick up this phone, you can get the 8 gigabyte version for, I think, for still $189. That's exactly what I paid. And if you get the 2 gigs, it's $220, something like that. So I recommend this, guys, if you don't have so much money but you really need a phone in the moment. Alright, I'm gonna calm down now. I was so excited to talk about this phone because this phone is great. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm telling you, if you really need a phone, this is the one to get. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in my next review or whatever it is I decide to make. See you guys.